As we go to the semi-final round of USHRA Association Monster Truck Competition, the Buffalo Tremor of John Kwasniewski appears to have created the biggest stir in the first round, knocking off the #1 qualifier. But then the Black Stallion came from the #7 spot to take care of Mike Beeler in the wrecker, who is #3. So this first pairing in the semifinal round will give us the battle of the upset-minded drivers. The winner, of course, goes to the final round, and indeed, with either one of these drivers, it would be their first final round appearance of the 1991 USHRA Association season. Kwasniewski, the last one to stage. Now ready for the green. Massive hole shot for the Buffalo Tremor. Kwasniewski definitely had his wits about him as the starter gave him a long light, as they say, making him wait on the starting line for the green. But when it came on, Kwasniewski was right there. Vaughters wastes a perfect run, really. No problems whatsoever, with the sole exception of the fact that it was a truck length behind. So a surprise in that Kwasniewski, and the Buffalo Tremor goes to the final round, and he will take on the winner of this match. It'll be Mike Wine, the #2 qualifier in the near lane with the Outlaw forward. He'll be up against the Carolina Crusher Chevrolet, or what is left of it, with Gary Porter behind the wheel. Wine inches up the stage. Keep in mind that he remembers the first round where he put out John Pyatt and Bigfoot. Now, can he handle the Carolina Crusher? They leave the line together, but it's the Outlaw coming through hard on the brakes. You can see the steam from the overflow pipes as Wine may have hurt the engine right there, but he was a solid quarter truck in front of the Crusher at the finish line. Gary Porter changed his strategy, going from big air to keeping it low to the ground, and it failed. Wine, even with the engine damage, salutes the hometown fans, and they're loving every minute of it as the hometown boy goes to the final round to take on the Buffalo Tremor in a Ford versus Chevrolet finale. Wine obviously will have some checking to do in the pits to see if the engine damage is serious. Talking to his crew as he heads back into the pit area, he knows they have some thrashing to do. But like I said, the final round will pit Ford versus Chevrolet, the hometown boy against New York's Buffalo Tremor. This will be a wild one. Along with more monster truck competition, we've still got the super modified mud racing shootout. Stay with us. The Monster Truck Championship finale. The Buffalo Tremor of John Kwasniewski representing Chevrolet in the far lane. The hometown hitter, Mike Wine, and the Jersey Outlaw from right across the river. Wine has had a wild night coming from the #2 spot. The Buffalo Tremor from #5. And keep in mind, the Outlaw dumped Bigfoot and the Carolina Crusher, but now the smoke starts to return. Wine signals that he's ready. And it's another battle that is simply too close to call. Mike Wine barely stops the Outlaw before hitting the retaining wall. Let's look at the replay. Steam and smoke. Wine had to leave the line. The motor goes away, and at the finish line, take a look. Nearly too close to call, but a matter of inches gives Mike Wine and the Jersey Outlaw the victory. And KRIS Chapman is with him.
Congratulations! Oh. Is this winner's circle that we're standing in, Mike Wine?
This is the first time in 2 years I have ever won a race, and KRIS, I'm tickled to death.
I can feel your heart beating out of your chest. You have done it.
I'm tickled to death. And to go out in the first round and beat Foot, I've never beat Carolina Crusher. I ran him, then I ran the Buffalo Tremor. I'm ecstatic. I'm wound up for the rest of the weekend.
Mike Wine, congratulations on a fabulous victory. John Kwasniewski, you have done well. Not too long ago, you were putting your truck together, little pieces of it, but you came out here and you ran fantastic.
Yeah, we gave it a good shot. Last week we rolled the truck over, we put it back together. We were coming out to win this week, and we were giving it a good shot. We ran Outlaw. He's a tough running truck. A little lighter than I am. I'm a little heavier, a little older truck, but we're getting there.
Indeed he is. John Kwasniewski, a tremendous performance, putting the Buffalo Tremor Chevrolet second tonight. But Mike Wine, I think, is pumped for the rest of his life, let alone the week, with a big win in front of the hometown fans.
That wraps up all the exciting action from the Spectrum. I'm KRIS Chapman along with the winning truck. Mike Wine's Jersey Outlaw, the local favorite, takes home the win.
And here's the run that made Northwest Mud Racing history.